Okay, so magandang araw, programmers. So, let's move to another lessons that we were going to discuss today. It's about introduction to computer malware and antivirus software and how it works. So, we will have this introduction about sa mga malware sa computer natin and kung paano ipa-fight yung mga malware na yan, which is antivirus software, at kung paano ito nagwo-works. Let's start. So, our learning competencies for this lesson, the learner understand the concept of computer malware and its impact on digital devices and security. So, kailangan natin makita na merong impact, actually negative impact, itong mga computer malware na to sa mga computers natin. At the same time, even in our digital devices and even sa the security ng ating data. The learner understand the function and importance of antivirus software in protecting system from malware threats. So, let's start. What is computer malware? Pag sinabing computer malware, short for malicious software. So, it is a program or code design para mang-harm or mag-exploit ng computer system natin or ng network natin sa company or sa ating working station or even yung mga documents na meron tayo, importanteng mga files and documents sa ating computers. So, ang ginagawa niya, encompasses a variety of threats. Kasama dyan yung viruses, kasama dyan yung worms, kasama dyan yung Trojan horses, spyware, and ransomware. So, malware is used by cyber criminals for a range of malicious purposes. Ano yung ginagawa nila? Stealing sensitive information, dinidisrupt yung system functionality natin. For example, yung mga napapanood natin sa movie, yung hinahack yung mga CCTV cameras para hindi magtuloy yung recording ng camera or para hindi makita sila dun sa camera. Or gaining unauthorized access sa yung network para ma-access nila yung mga information sa network mo or unauthorized access din na makuha nila yung mga bank details mo para magamit nila as pang scam, even yung personal information mo para magamit nila para makapangloko din ng tao. So, yan lamang yun sa mga ginagawa ng mga ng malware. So, malware is a broad term for any software created with the intent to harm a computer. So, ang goal talaga niyang malware, ang intention niya is para mang-harm ng a computer o network or user, and it can include various type of malicious programs. Siyempre, malicious programs yan at various yan, magkakaiba yan, so different yung functionalities nila. So, paano ba nagwo-work itong malware? So, first is yung infection. Malware can infiltrate system through various methods such as infected email attachments. So, if you're familiar with I love you virus, wherein itong magjowa na ito, nag-away sila at yung lalaki gusto niyang i-virus yung computer ng kanyang ex at gusto niyang makagante. Gusto niyang manggulo. So, naglagay siya ng virus sa isang email attachment, pero unfortunately, nung inopen ito ng kanyang ex, hindi lang yung ex niya yung na-infect ng virus. Pati yung friend list or email list nung email na kanyang pinagsendan. And so on, and so on, and so on. So, doon gumana yung I love you virus na yan. Okay? And malicious website. So, minsan nagugulat tayo kapag nagbabrowse tayo sa internet, bigla tayong dinadala sa ibang mga websites na kung saan after mapunta natin sa website, biglang nagda-download ng mga application, nagugulat tayo. Tapos minsan may biglang mag-pop up na advertisement na hindi natin basta-basta naman napipigilan. And compromised software or exploiting software vulnerabilities. Minsan, worst case scenario, magugulat tayo, may capability na pala sila na gamitin yung mismong computer natin. Okay? So, how it is execute? When installed, malware can perform a range harmful actions. Ano-ano yung mga harmful actions na ito? So, they can steal sensitive data, password natin sa computer, password natin sa e-banking, sa mga e-wallets natin, and even yung mga credit card information, banking information, pwede nilang makuha yon. So, it can also damaging or deleting files, and it can also disabling yung mga security features natin sa ating computer, sa ating network. can also control the infected computer remotely. Kaya magugulat ka, biglang parang gumagalaw na yung computer mo. Worst case scenario, binubuksan yung camera ng laptop mo at pwede kang ma-access nito. Ganun din ang nangyayari sa mga mobile devices. Kaya mag-ingat din tayo sa mga ini-install natin na Android application sa ating mobile devices. Disrupting system operation. Okay, so for example, meron kayong program na ini-installed sa isang computer na magiging dahilan para malaman, para ma-exploit yung mga hackers. Pero nag-install din sila ng anti-hackers din para i-disrupt yung system operation na yon. And displaying unwanted advertisement. Minsan magugulat ka pag connect mo pa lang ng internet mo, ng device mo sa internet, kung ano-ano ng mga advertisement ang lumilitaw. And they can also encrypt files for ransomware. I have this experience before for ransomware. So mamaya i-detail natin yan. So what are the types of malware? So first, yung viruses. So malicious software that attaches itself to the other programs and spreads by infecting other files. So yung viruses natin yan, yung malicious software, naka-attach siya sa ibang mga programs. And then, ini-infect niya yung ibang mga files. Kaya pag kinopya natin yung files at nilagay natin sa ibang computers, na-i-infect din yun, nabavirus din yung ibang mga computers. Meron din tayong mga worms. Yung mga worms naman yan, ito naman yung self-replicating malware that spreads through networks without needing to attach to other files. So yung self-replicating malware naman, usually makikita natin yan sa mga flash drives natin, na kung saan magulit ka pag saksak mo sa flash drive mo, ang daming mga folders, ang daming kakaibang mga folders. Tapos pag delete mo yung folder, automatic biglang bumabalik agad. Nag-refresh ka lang, bumalik na agad dun yung folder or yung file na dinelete mo. So that is a form, self-replicating malware siya. Meron daw tinatawag na Trojan horses. It is a malicious programs disguises a legitimate software. Madalas ito kapag ka nag-i-install ka ng mga games sa iyong computer or maging sa iyong mga mobile devices, na kung saan kala mo yung in-install mo na games ay yun talaga yung games na gusto mo. And then magugulat ka kung ano-ano pang mga application, software application na kanyang ini-install na nagiging dahilan para bumagal ang system unit mo. Meron din tayong spyware. So, ang goal naman is spyware is collect informations about a user activities without their knowledge. So, ito, napapanood ko to sa mga Korean movies na kung saan may mga psycho na mga estudyante, naglalagay sila ng spyware sa computer o sa cellphone ng kanilang classmate at pinanonood nila through their cameras yung kung ano yung mga activities ng mga tao na ito. So without their knowledge, walang kaalam-alam yung mga tao. Kaya mahalaga yun, importante na alam natin, na ma-identify natin if ang devices natin are infected na ng mga malware. Meron din tayong tinatawag na adware. Ito naman yung mga software na nagdi-display ng mga unwanted advertisement. So, walang katupasan na advertisement doon sa ating devices. And ransomware, malware that encrypts a user's files and demands a ransom for their release. So, I have this experience before. May install akong application kasi I'm working with exploration kung paano ako makakapaggawa ng Android application. And then, nag-install ako ng isang file. Tapos, ng isang program, nung pag-install ko sa kanya, nagulat ako, most of my files are become encrypted. Hindi ko siya ma-open. Only my operating system, yun lang ang nag-o-open at saka yung mga application software ko. So, sinubukan ko siyang i-decrypt. Hindi ko siya magawang ma-decrypt. So, hanggang sa dumating yung time, naka-receive ako ng email na kung saan sinasabi niya sa akin, if I want na ma-decrypt yung aking files, kailangan ko magbayad ng $1,000. So, syempre, ang ginawa ko, kailangan ko yung mga files talaga. So, gumawa na lang ako ng mga bagong files. Wala akong, syempre, $1,000 yun. Wala akong $1,000. So, gumawa na lang ako sarili kong files. So, kinilimutan ko na siya. Reformat ko yung aking computer. And then, I installed antivirus. And then, nilinis ko yung aking computer again to make sure na wala nang makakapasok ng mga ransomware. So, ito yung mga example naman ng mga malwares. We have this Emotet. So a Trojan horse that has been used to distribute other malware and steal banking information. So you can search it in online kung ano yung mga itsura niyan at kung paano pa yan nakakaapekto sa ating mga computers. We have Stuxnet. Okay, a worm designed to disrupt Iran's nuclear programs. Meron din tayong Dark Hotel, which is a spyware campaign targeting high-profile individuals in hotels. Meron din tayong Fireball, a piece of adware. So, mga advertisement yan that can take over web browsers and redirect users to malicious websites. Magugulat ka lang pag click mo dyan sa adware na yan, sa advertisement na yan, dadaling ka sa ibang websites na pwedeng ikapahamak ng mga files mo or ng mga informations mo. We have data theft. So, malware can steal sensitive personal and financial information. And we have this system disruption. It can interfere with the normal functioning of computer and network. Kaya kapag nakita mo agad, na-identify mo na may malware ang computer mo, disconnect ka agad sa network ninyo, especially if you are working in a company. Usually yung mga company na yan, meron yung mga data center na doon naka-installed yung kanilang mga information. Ngayon, kung connected ka sa network ng company at na-infect ng virus yung iyong computer, there's possibility na magdumaan din yung virus doon sa network. At kapag dumaan yung virus doon sa network, lahat kayo na connected doon sa network, sa buong company na yun, ay may infect ng virus or ng malware. So, why is malware is a concern? Bakit concern ang malware? Financial loss. Madaming tao ang nawawalan ng pera because of the viruses na yan, mga malware yan. Because malware attack can lead to financial loss through theft or ransom demands or even system downtimes. Pag yung nag-downtime yung system mo, there's a possibility na dapat may pumasok na pera pero hindi nangyayari pumasok yung pera dahil downtime nga yung system mo. Nasasayangan ka ng pera. Privacy violation. So, spyware and other forms of malware can violate user privacy by tracking their online activity. It actually happened before sa mga iOS, sa mga iPhone before, na kung saan automatically yung mga files nila uploaded doon sa kanilang mobile phones, nandoon sa kanilang mobile phones ay in-upload online sa cloud storage. At nangyari yon matagal ng panahon, kaya yung mga celebrities nagkaroon ng mga nude pictures na uploaded online, mga scandals sila online, at talagang nawindang ang buong mundo sa mga natuklasan nila sa nangyari na yon. So, how to protect yourself from malware? So, install antivirus software. So, keep your antivirus software up to date and run regular scans. So, meron tayong Avast, Avira. So, sa mga desktop computers natin, kung ikaw ay naka Windows operating system, ay meron tayong Windows Defender. Automatic na yan. Install din sa ating computer. Also, be careful with downloads. So, only download software from reputable resources. This is very important. Napahalaga na mag-download tayo ng mga software natin or ng mga resources natin sa mga tamang websites na pupuntahan natin. And also, don't open suspicious attachment. Kung nakita mo na yan, halimbawa, sa email mo, nakita mo, there is an email, tapos, yung email na yan ay nakalagay sa spam. So, medyo mag-isip ka na because those are suspicious emails. At the same time, kung may attachment doon, suspicious attachment. So, avoid opening email attachment from unknown senders. And also, keep your software updated. So, regularly update your operating system and other software to patch security vulnerability. And also, be cautious on the internet. So, click before you think. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or visit untrusted websites kasi dyan natin nakukuha yung mga malwares na yan. And also, para naman hindi manakaw ang iyong mga data, information, use a strong password o para hindi manakaw yung mga accounts. Use a strong, unique password for your online accounts and also regularly back up your data. So, regularly back up your data for your important files to protect against data loss from ransomware or other malware attacks, especially right now if you are working with your thesis. Lagi kang mag-save ng mga data. mag-backup ng mga data. If you are working with your project, assignments, mag-backup ka ng data. Kasi hindi mo alam when those worms or malwares attack your personal computer. And then what is antivirus? Sabi natin kanina, para maiwasan natin na ma-virus o ma-attack tayo ng mga malwares, mag-install tayo ng antivirus. Ano ba yung antivirus? So antivirus is a software, a type of security program designed to prevent, detect, and remove malware, including viruses, worms, trojans, and spyware from computer and other devices. So si antivirus, isa siyang security program na dinesign talaga siya para maiwasan natin o para ma-detect natin o para alisin din natin yung mga malware na meron na sa ating computer. Kaya kagaya ng mga worms, trojans, spyware, and other type of malwares. So it works by scanning the files. Ini-scan niya programs and network traffic for suspicious patterns or known malicious code. So si antivirus software is crucial yan for protecting yung devices natin from cyber threats and maintaining data security. So para ano yung ginagawa ni antivirus? Siyempre, it detect malwares. So antivirus software uses various techniques para ma-identify yung mga malicious software na meron sa mga computers natin, na kung saan ini-scan niya regularly yung randomly yung ating mga files na merong kinalaman na nagpapakita ng mga signatures, virus signatures, or ina-analyze yung mga behavior patterns ng mga files natin, kung automatic nagdo-duplicate ba siya, and using heuristic analysis to detect previously unknown threats. So, it can also remove malware. So, once malware is detected, si antivirus ang ginagawa niya, nire-remove niya or kina-quarantine niya yung mga files na yon which has malicious code. So, it prevent it prevent your computer from harming your system or data. And also, it protects against virus threats. So, while originally designed to combat computer viruses, yung modern antivirus natin software ay may kakayahan din na i-protect yung computer mo sa other type of malwares like worms, trojan horse, spyware, and ransomware. And also, ang kahalagahan ni antivirus is to provide a real-time protection. So kapag install na si antivirus sa iyo habang nag-i-install ka ng mga application or yung mga software application or application software, doon pa lang sasabihin agad ng antivirus, may virus yung software na ito. In-stop ko na para hindi na ma-virus yung computer mo. So many antivirus program offers a real-time scanning, constantly monitoring the system for threats as they occur. And also, scan for suspicious activities. So, ginagawa din ni antivirus, analyze yung network traffic mo and website access to identify and block malicious links and websites. At mahalaga din na meron tayong antivirus kasi safeguard against data loss and corruption. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, if you're working with your thesis right now or projects, mag-backup kayo kasi pagka na-virus yan, it will mawala yan or makorrupt. Malware can delete, modify, or steal sensitive data, but antivirus software can help prevent this. And prevent system damage and downtime. So, para lagi natin magamit ang computer natin 24/7, we should install antiviruses. So, viruses and other malware can cause system instability, crashes, and even make the computer unusable. And also can protect against financial loss. Sabi nga natin kanina, ginagawa ng mga malware na yan, sometimes ay kumukuha ng mga sensitive information na meron tayo, and even yung mga data natin, and even yung mga password, emails, usernames na may kinalaman sa banking, online banking, or even yung ating mga banking information. So some malware can steal financial information or redirect payments, leading to financial loss. And also, important din na meron tayong antivirus. It maintains online security. Antivirus software helps protect against phishing attacks, malicious websites, and other online threats that can compromise personal information. And also, it enables safe browsing. So, by blocking access to malicious websites and scanning downloaded files, antivirus software allows users to browse the internet more safely. So habang tayo ay gumagamit, pumupunta sa iba't ibang mga website, pwedeng madetect agad ng antivirus natin na yung website na pinupuntahan natin ay nagko-contains ng mga virus, and it help us na ma-warn tayo sa mga possible cause na kung magpapatuloy pa tayo sa website na ating pinuntahan. So I think that's all for introduction to computer malware and antivirus software and how it works. So if you have questions, mag-send lang kayo ng mga questions sa ating group chat, okay, and so that we will able to answer those questions. And also after this lesson, expect a quiz, so mag-review kayo para ma-answer nyo correctly yung ating mga quizzes. I think that's all. Thank you and God bless.